Hi, I hope you are doing well. And today we're gonna start with data query language. So in our last videos we have learned about DDL and DML, and today we're gonna start with DQL. Okay. So moving on to our topic. So if somebody asks you what is DQL, so we'll say it's a language which is used to retrieve data from where? From DB. Okay. That's it. Now moving on to the type of statements. Okay. So we do have only one statement which is a select. So in all these types of statements, I'll make you understand how select works and why it is called selection, why it is called projection, why joins, like that. Okay. So moving on to our select. So if somebody asks you what is select, so select is used when we want to get the data from a table and display the result in the execution part. So what exactly happens when you do a select? So I'll make you understand here this, what is distinct, what is column name. Column name we have seen, right? Whenever you want a particular column from a table, at that time we'll go for a column name. And asterisk, we also know asterisk. What it does, it will give you all the records and all the columns along with the records of your table, right? So basically this is the syntax of your select statement. This is the basic syntax. This is the simple query which you write using a select. Okay. And when you do this, when you execute this, what exactly happened? What is the order of execution which happens in the background? I'll make you understand this. Okay. Now suppose you have a database here in which I have three tables. Okay. Now I want to do a select star. What it will do? It will give me it will give me all the records from the table from my table emp. If I write this statement, okay, select star from emp, what how the order of execution happens here, I'll make you understand. So as soon as your compiler say encounters this from clause here, as soon as it encounters a from clause here, what it will do, it will directly go to the database, okay, and check, do we have this particular table in the database? So in this case, yes, I have a EMP table here. As soon as we found that EMP table is present in the database, what it will do, it will bring it to the execution part. Okay, it will bring it to the execution part. Okay. Okay, it will bring directly to the execution part. Now, after this, select will execute. So the first step is from will execute. The second step is select will execute. Now select will say what you want from the execution part. So it says everything, right? So what it will do? It will display you everything from the table. Basically, you'll get the same table along with the same record in your output screen. Okay, the order of execution start from the from clause. Okay, then it will check the table exists in the database or not. Yeah, my table exists in the database. Now if it exists in the database, what it will do, it will bring the table, complete table, into the execution part. Now here the select clause will work. The second step comes the select. Now select will see what all columns I want. So it says all the columns. Since I have used asterisk here, it says all the columns I want. So what it will do, it will give you all the columns in your output screen. Now suppose if I say select project ID and project name columns from project table. Okay. As soon as I execute this, what will happen? The order of execution will start from the from clause. Okay. So from what it will do, it will go to the database and check, does this project table exist in the database? I'll say yeah. So it will get a answer that yes, project table does exist in the database. Second of all, what it will do, it will bring this project table completely. Maybe it will have 30 records, 40 records, columns. It will bring all the columns here. Okay. So PID, P name, everything it may consist. Okay. So basically the from clause will bring your complete table to the execution part. After bringing the complete table to the execution part, select clause will work. Now my select clause will work. So my select clause will say I only want the project ID and project name. So what it will do, it will get you in the output screen only your PID and your project name. So you'll get only two records, two columns in your output screen, and rest of will be remain in the execution part. That's it, how your select clause work. So here I've mentioned the theory as well. We must pass the table name as an argument from in the from clause. So the first thing what it will do, the from clause will work. Then from clause will execute first and go to the DB. And if given table name is present inside the DB, from clause, take the table from the DB and put in the execution part as we have seen. Now the select clause will execute selecting the data. As I said, it will select the data which you want to display actually. In the project case, it is PID and PName only, and rest of all the columns we don't need it, so it is ignored. This is how your normal select query works. Okay, so that's all for select. In the next video we'll understand the projection. Okay, so I hope you understand and enjoy the video. Thank you so much.